Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. How's everybody's day going? How was everybody's week? The weekend is here. What is going on, folks? Fridays are the best days. What is going on, folks? How we feeling? Hopefully everybody's in a good mood. Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're watching this for the first time. Let's get those likes up right away. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. And keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. So Yankees got done with a very nerve-wracking series, a very bizarre series, to say the least, against the Houston Astros. They won 2 out of 3 in Houston. That's a big deal, right? And now they're playing against their division rival, the first place Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees are 3 games behind the Blue Jays right now. So a sweep would tie them up in the AL East. However, they win 2 out of 3. They're within 1 game. They lose 1 out of 3, right? I mean, if they win 1 out of 3, they're going to be back 5 games. So this series is absolutely crucial. This is another crucial series. We're winding down towards the end of the season. There's still games to be played. Yankees jobs are not done. The work isn't done yet. They still have some work to do. All right. But the Houston series was an encouraging one. It was a nail biter, but they came through. They won even against the umpire's bad calling. And you all know who I'm talking about. All right. Everything that could possibly go against the Yankees, whether it was their fault or bad calls from the umpiring, which that umpiring crew was the worst I have ever seen so far this season. Umpiring in general has been bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just been bad all across baseball. But this series was bad. And particularly with that guy Walsh. Yeah, now we know who you are. You're kind of like the Angel Hernandez of baseball, of umpires now. You are like the new Angel Hernandez, because he had some atrocious calls. And that call from last night again for Ryan McMahon making that catch and saying that he didn't make the catch, he bobbled it, was wrong, and Major League Baseball even said it. But yeah, the Yankees, it almost seemed like everything was going against them. It almost seemed like the odds were going against them. Everything for them to lose that game. Now, I'm not going to say it's the entire umpire crew. Yankees, they kind of almost shot themselves in the foot a few times, but they were able to still come through. All right, so mission to start off the month of September, 2-1. I'll take it. Let's see what they do against Toronto. All right, because Toronto, they're still winning games. They're still in first place. They've been beating up on the Yankees this season. The Yankees have had zero answer for them. And, the Blue Jays, good team. They don't stop hitting. They don't give up at the plate. Their pitching is pretty decent, right? But Yankees as a whole, as a team, they've been coming around, right? Now the chemistry, it seems to be in sync. It seems like everything is in place. Now, yes, there's a few hiccups here and there, but the team is able to overcome adversity and come through when it really matters. So let's see what they do tonight against the Toronto Blue Jays. First game of the series. It's a 3-game set. You're going to have Cam Schlittler versus Kevin Gausman. And Schlittler, he's been holding his own, right? I mean, Cam Schlittler, his last start against the Blue Jays was back in July 22nd. He had 3 strikeouts, gave up 2 runs, 3 walks, right? Pitched 5 innings. This was when he was still like fairly new to the major league level. But I would say that, he kept the team in the game. I believe that was a game that the Yankees lost. I'm trying to recall. But he was able to hold his own. At least, like I said, keep the team within reach of trying to win the game. Now, Kevin Gausman, last 3 starts against the Yankees. The first meeting, which was back in April 27th, the Yankees pounded on him. Right, he only lasted 2 2/3. The last 2, though, He did work against the Yankees. All right. The game on July 1st, well, he went 5 innings. He, let's see, struck out 3, gave up 2 runs, walked 4. But again, he still held the Yankees. He still pitched well against the Yankees in that game. And then he pitched again on July 21st. He went 8 strikeouts, 7 innings, gave up 1 earned run, walked a couple batters on 4 hits. So, Gausman, the Yankees, some of the Yankees bats in the lineup have done work against him, but his last couple of starts against the Yankees has been successful. Now I look at his last 3 starts. Pittsburgh, he went 5 innings, but then if you look at the Miami and Milwaukee game, he went 6 and 7 innings in those games. So, he could potentially go 6 or 7 against the Yankees. I mean, if you're just looking at his last several starts, he could definitely go 6 or 7. So the Yankees bats are they got their work cut out for them. All right, they got their work cut out for them. The Yankees bats have some work to do. Now, Cam Schlittler, he's been coming into his own. He looks more comfortable on the mound. He looks very confident. It doesn't look like anything phases him. You look at his last 3 starts, right? Last 3 starts, he's been able to go 6 innings. The game against Tampa Bay, he went 6 2/3 innings. That's when he was pitching almost a perfect game. Then it got spoiled, and then the 3 before Tampa Bay, the 3 starts before that was 5 innings. But he shows that he could go 6 innings. All right. I mean, he's able to go 6. So who knows? This could be a pitcher's duel tonight, folks, between Schlittler and Gausman. But we'll see what happens in tonight's game. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game, no doubt. I think Gausman's gonna hold his own. I think Schlittler's gonna hold his own. It's just a matter of whose bats are gonna come through. And the Yankees bats, what we saw in that Houston series was encouraging. But this, again, now against the Blue Jays, they need to do more of the same. There needs to be more patience at the plate. Play smart baseball, play fundamental baseball. That's how you're going to win. That's how you're going to win a lot of games too. I know they've been hitting a lot of the long balls, which is great, but they've also been showing that they could get runs without the home run ball, right? So, I think tonight's matchup, though. I think tonight's game in general, I think it's just going to be a pitcher's duel. I really do. High scoring game, possibly. I can't think of a score prediction as of right now. I'll when we get to the predictions, it'll come to me. We'll see what you all have to say too. All right, but tonight's game is a big one. And this is a big series in general. So gotta take a sip. Excuse me. Let me say what's up to the chat, though, because I've been ranting on. First person in the building, John the Beagle Dad. What's up? Railbird, what is going on? Kiku, what is up? Katie, how are you? Victor, what's up, man? Jonathan's in the building. Peanut's in the building. Joseph is in the building. Bill O's in the building. How are you? Shout out to my guy, Jason Custodio. What's up, dude? How are you? Hopefully you're feeling well. Hopefully things are better for you. I think I'm assuming yes. What's going on, though? Daniel Berry, what is up? How you doing? Who else we got in the building? I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Richard Chin's in the building. Richard says, after seeing the Red series against Toronto will be tough, I have a 40% chance that they'll win the series. I understood. I've already mentally prepared myself if the Yankees they may lose the series. I'm already prepared for it, so I'm good. And OG Giku's in the building. What's up? Who else we got in the building? Petruzzi, what's up, man? What's going on, Petruzzi? What's up, Chua? How's it going? What is up? What is up? I think I said what's up to everybody in the chat. Oh, snap. Ocean View Coffee Shop. What is going on? Yeah, definitely going to be playoff baseball. I think you got to I think you got to, you got to treat this like an elimination game, man. You got to treat each game like an elimination game. That's the way I see it. You got to treat it like a game 7, do or die. You know what I mean? Like that's how you got to treat this series. Joseph, I have not looked at my email, dude. So I do apologize. I have not looked at any of my emails today. It's just been a busy day for me, but I will take a look after the stream. But thank you for asking. But I'll definitely take a look. Pixelmon's in the building. What's up, man? How's it going? 6.5 innings tonight before Cabby gets tossed. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. He needs to check his cool, though. I understand his arguments and whatnot, but check your cool, man. We need you in the game. We need you in the game because Caballero is in the lineup, folks. I know we haven't talked about the lineup yet, but just to put this out there, and this was put out by Gary Phillips on X. Volpe's not in the lineup. Want to know why? He's 3 for 24 with 10 strikeouts against Kevin Gausman. And Aaron Boone said that that factored into Jose Caballero starting tonight. Now, when I look at Caballero's numbers against Gausman, where was it? It was right here. 7 at-bats with a 7.14 batting average. So, I mean, I know it's 7 at-bats, 7.14 batting average. I know it's not realistic. I get it. But what this tells me is that he hits well against Gausman, right? And you take a look at the entire Yankees lineup. Goldschmidt, I believe, is in the lineup. No, he's not. Yes, he is. What am I saying? Yeah, Goldschmidt's in the lineup. So Goldschmidt hits him well, too. 19 at-bats with a 5.26 batting average. Jazz has not done anything against Gausman. 10 at-bats with a 0. Trent Grisham, 21 at-bats with a 2.38 average. Judge has done phenomenal against Gausman. 45 at-bats with a 3.56. Ryan McMahon, 14 at-bats with a 3.57 batting average. Giancarlo Stanton, 27 at-bats with a 2.96. And that's what we got, folks. That's what we got as far as the lineup goes. But I'll pull up the lineup here momentarily. Oh, and Cody Bellinger, 19 at-bats, not so great, 105 batting average. And just a quick piece of news. I'm sure you all heard, but what was I going to say? Yeah, Austin Slater has been reinstated, so he's back on the roster with the New York Yankees. Last night, the Yankees sent J.C. Escarra back down to AAA, which, I mean, inevitably we knew that Slater was going to be back. So Slater is back. He's back on the roster. So Slater, if you remember, suffered a hamstring injury. He was out for 4 to 6 weeks, and now he's back. What's up, Desiree? I saw you popping. What is up, Jockey Boy? What's going on? Yes, big game indeed. Big game indeed. Yeah, no, Goldie's batting. He's batting 7th. I just had to take a look at the lineup again. But that's what we got, though, folks. That's what we got. And Aaron Judge is back in right field. All right, so, we weren't sure. We weren't given any answers as far as when Aaron Judge was going to be back in right field, but he is back in right field. And Boone said this about Aaron Judge, and he was asked if Aaron Judge will have any restrictions throwing-wise. Aaron Boone said, quote, "We'll see." Asked if Judge was able to let it rip during his throwing program, Boone said, quote, "We're ready to go with him in play." Judge didn't appear to throw close to full effort during his program, at least not in front of reporters. So that was a tweet put out once again by Gary Phillips, also put out by Brian Hogue. Brian Hogue said Aaron Boone said he doesn't plan on playing Aaron Judge every day in right field. Said Judge and Giancarlo Stanton could share the position for now. So it sounds like it's going to be 50-50 split, I'm assuming. What's up, Dan? How's it going? I see Dan in the building. But, yeah, look, I'm just glad that Judge is able to take the field. All right, I'm just glad that Judge can take right field, and it just makes it easier, honestly, to not have Stanton out there, right? I know Stanton doesn't necessarily play every single day, but it does make it easier just to have Judge out there as well. And you got to have both of these guys in the lineup. You got to have both of them in the lineup. I know Judge has been on a little bit of a slump lately, but I think he'll bounce out of it. We've seen this with Aaron Judge, but I think he'll be fine. I think he's gonna bounce out of this slump that he was in. So, let's see what he does in this series. The Rangers series or the Astros series wasn't great, but hopefully he has a better series against the Blue Jays. Now, I want to read this real quick. Maybe I'll pull it up on the screen here if I'm able to. Let's see. This has something to do with the baseball bat from Taylor Trammell yesterday when the umpires were seeing if there was something up with the bat. I don't know if you all can see it. I might have to zoom in a little bit here. If not, I could just read it off, but I don't know if you all could see that. I'll try to make this full screen. Yeah, I don't know if you all could see it, but I'll just read it off. So I'll just read it here. So regarding Taylor Trammell's confiscated bat from last night's Yankees-Astros game, I was told the following. According to MLB's bat supplier regulations, a two-color bat must be divided into two sections, each of one solid color. The dividing point between each of the color sections must start 18 inches from the knob end of the bat, or next to 1-inch solid color ring if applicable. Accordingly, multicolored bats are only permitted if the color transition occurs at the 18-inch mark from the knob. Therefore, while the removal of the permitted color stain likely does not impact the bat's performance, the bat does not conform to the bat supplier regulations and should not be allowed. Upon inspecting the bat and determining the bat did not give the batter an advantage, the umpires correctly treated the bat last night like an impermissible glove color or design and told the player that he was no longer permitted to use the bat. In an abundance of caution, the crew chose to keep the bat and have it shipped to MLB's office. So it sounds like there was no, cheating, right? Or bad behavior going on as far as that bat goes. It sounds like the bat was permissible, but who's to say if it was, who's to say if there was still something wrong? Sounds like, they still confiscated it, so they're definitely gonna look at it. So let's see what comes out of it. But it sounded like it was a bat that was not allowed to be used, but there was also nothing illegal about it. I mean, that's kind of what I took away from it. You all let me know though. But yeah, that's what we got though, folks. But let's get into the lineup here, folks. Let's talk lineups. Let's talk the lineups because lineups are out for both teams. Let's see what we got here. Boom. All right. Let me make this full screen. Yeah, it's full screen. We're good. But this is what we got here, folks. So Blue Jays lineup. You have George Springer, Addison Barger, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Varsho, Alejandro Kirk, Nathan Lucas, Ernie Clement, Andres Jimenez. Kevin Gossman is your starting pitcher, 8-10 record, 3.75 ERA. Yankees starting lineup, Trent Grisham leading things off. Center field, Ben Rice is batting second. He'll be at the dish. Aaron Judge batting third. He'll be in right field. Cody Bellinger batting cleanup. He'll be in left field. Giancarlo Stanton's batting fifth. He'll be DHing. Jazz Chisholm Jr. He will be in the lineup, so it doesn't look like he's going to miss a game. And he'll be batting sixth, playing second base. Paul Goldschmidt will be batting seventh. He'll be playing first base. Ryan McMahon batting eighth. He'll be playing third base. And Jose Caballero will be batting ninth. He'll be playing shortstop. And Cam Schlittler is the pitcher on the mound for the New York Yankees. 2-2 record, 2.61 ERA. Like I said, he's got good stuff. I think tonight's game, honestly, I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel, but Schlittler, I think, can do it. But he's going up against a very tough, Blue Jays lineup. The Blue Jays, they don't stop hitting, man. That's the thing about this lineup. They don't stop hitting. They keep fighting back. They keep finding ways to be pesky against any team. It's not just the Yankees. It's against any team. I mean, they have shown that. But Yankees pitching, right, particularly with Schlittler and the bullpen, these guys need to be ready, man. But let me know what you all think about the lineup. Lineup good, bad? Would you change anything? How do you all feel about the lineup? I think everybody should probably, should be in a good mood with this lineup, honestly. John says, perfect lineup finally. So John is digging the lineup. Let's see. John Wyatt says, lineup looks solid. Hoping McMahon could stay hot in the bottom of the lineup. Defense is the key to beating Toronto, though. Absolutely. You're 100% right there. But I think the defense, looking at the players that are in the lineup, I think the defense is going to be fine. What's up, Ray? What's going on, dude? He says he likes the lineup. Victor says postseason lineup. Billo says no freaking Volpe. Katie's very happy with the lineup. So a lot of positive feedback on the lineup. So everybody's pretty satisfied with the lineup. Yeah, I'm happy with this lineup. I really am. Rice, to me, needs to be catching more so than Austin Wells, right? Although Austin Wells, he looked pretty good in that Astros series. I'm not going to lie. But I'll be honest. Like I'm surprised Volpe's not in the lineup. I thought, I thought for sure he was going to be in the lineup tonight. But again, I think Boone was smart for not putting him in the lineup because his numbers against Gausman are terrible. So good move there by Aaron Boone. Well, let's see what happens in tonight's game, though. Tonight's game is, like I said, this is going to be a tough series. This is going to be a tough series. It's definitely not going to be easy. Could I see the Yankees losing the series? Absolutely. If the Yankees are not on point, could I see them getting swept? Absolutely. I could see either one of those things happening, but I could also see the Yankees winning the series, right? If they swept, I'd be surprised. I mean, I would be very surprised. But I think the meeting this time around, I think it's going to be a lot different. I think they haven't seen each other in a couple of months, so we'll see what the Yankees look like this time around. But I think this is I think this team now is a lot better than where they were clearly a couple of months ago. So there is hope for this team. This team is. This team is capable. They're definitely capable. They just need to show it on the field. So that's what we got here, folks. So let me take this off the screen and let's get into these predictions, folks. Let's talk predictions. Let's talk predictions. So what do we got for Cam Schlittler? What are you all thinking for Cam Schlittler tonight? What do we got for Cam Schlittler? Let's see the Cam Schlittler predictions. What does everybody think Cam Schlittler is going to do tonight, guy? Let's see the predictions. While y'all are doing that, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that sub if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm looking at the votes, 35 votes, and 69% of you have a high or highly confident that the Yankees will win the opener tonight. Bill O is saying Cam 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. He's saying Yankees win 6-3. Peanut's going 6 innings, 6 strikeouts. Sunil says Schlittler's retribution. 2 L's was in Toronto. Joseph is going 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. John Wyatt is going 5 2/3, 3 runs, 6 Ks, 2 walks. Yo, shout out to my guy Ace. What's up, Ace? I know you're gonna be calling the game later. What's up, man? You're sticking with 10-6, okay. Dave says 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Ocean View's calling on the Grish home run tonight. Hey, I can't blame you for that one, man. He's been on a tear. Ray's going 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 runs. Victor's going 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs, and gives up a run, but it's not earned. Peanut's going 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs. Sunil's going 7 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 14 strikeouts. Well, what are you on? If he goes 14, I'd be impressed, but bro, come on. That'd be dope, though. 14 strikeouts would be awesome. Katie's going 7 innings pitched for Cam. Okay. Yankees 7-5 for Dave. Yeah, so Cam Schlittler, just looking at his last few starts, he is going up against the Blue Jays. So you know what? I think this time around, I think he's gonna do well against the Blue Jays. I think he'll go longer than 5 innings. So I'm gonna go 6 innings for Cam Schlittler. So 6 innings. I'll give him 6 strikeouts. I think he walks a couple of batters, and he gives up 2 runs. So that's going to be my prediction for Cam is 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. Book it. That's what I'm going to predict for Cam Schlittler. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I think he's going to have a good outing. Let's talk. Well, yeah, let's talk double plays. I'm curious to see what everybody's double play predictions are going to be because we know folks like to predict Wells and Volpe hitting into double plays. Neither one of them are in the lineup, so I'm curious to see what is everybody's double play predictions. What are your double play predictions? Let's talk double play predictions. What do you all got, folks? Bill O's going 1 double play. It's kind of what I'm thinking too. Ronnie says, "What's up, Ronnie?" He says, "We're about to find out what they made of." Yeah, this is a test, so another big series. Katie's going with 2. Victor says Yankees hit it to 2, but they turned 3. Ray is going to 1. Joseph is going to 1. I'm sticking with 1. I'm definitely going 1 double play on this one. I usually say 1, but on occasion I'll say 2. Rodney's going 1. Dave says we need to take 2 out of 3. Can't let the Jays beat us. Yeah, I mean 2 out of 3 is a must. 2 out of 3 is a must. A sweep would be amazing. I don't think a sweep will happen, but 2 out of 3 is a must. That certainly needs to happen. Some of the games that the Yankees played against the Blue Jays earlier in the season, there were games that they could have won. It was just stupid mistakes that the Yankees made. And as I'm looking at the Blue Jays' last 10 games, they're 5-5. Yankees are 8-2. So just to throw it out there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely, Ronnie. 2 out of 3 is a must. I never said we were sweeping there, Sherry. I said a sweep would be amazing, but I don't think a sweep is going to happen. But 2 out of 3 is a must for the Yankees. No excuses. Yeah, for real, Sunil. If they sweep, dude, they're tied for the division. They're tied up for the AL East. So that would be awesome. But if the Yankees win 2 out of 3 and they're just within 1 game, you know what? I'll take it. Victor saying I'll say it, Sweep City. Yeah, I'll take it, man. You're good, Sherry. Every freaking weekend we play a big series, we crap out. I'm going 2 out of 3, and then we finish 20-5 down the stretch. I like that. I like that prediction. Yeah, Saturday afternoon seem to be the Yankees' kryptonite. Whenever it's a Saturday afternoon game, the Yankees tend to not play well. I don't know what it is with the Yankees in Saturday afternoons, but it never looks out for them. Sunil buying a membership. Yeah, I know. Well, you bought the membership and it went to Sunil, but yeah, Sunil buying a membership, Ronnie. Come on, dude. Yeah, it is do or die for the Yankees, man. They got to end the season strong. I mean, look, they got this series against the Blue Jays. Then after that, it's the Tigers. Then they travel to Fenway to play Boston. And after that, I mean, on paper, the schedule becomes a lot easier on paper. But again, teams are still going to go out there and compete. They're still going to try and obviously beat the Yankees. One day, Sunil. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, indeed. John White says Yankee bullpen needs to step it up. Springer actually Yankee killer, as is Kirk. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's not just Kirk and Springer. I mean, yeah, those guys are definitely killers, but Barger has been on a little bit of a tear. He was on a tear against the Yankees. Barger was hitting well against the Yankees. You could even say Nathan Lucas, he's been hitting well. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's always a nightmare. So, yeah, that lineup, man. There's definitely that Blue Jays lineup can do work. Yeah, Barger. I mean that guy for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. He's a killer, man. Oh, Varsho, yeah, Varsho is another one. So no, there's guys in that lineup that I am worried about, and that are pesky as heck, man. Bill O, what happened to the Mariners? Your guess is just as good as mine, man. Therese Duenas, what's going on? First time seeing you in the chat. She says they all scary. I agree, and welcome, Therese. How you doing? Yo, TC Seals, what's up, man? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, no doubt, Jockey. I mean, the Blue Jays definitely have a good lineup. I'm not disagreeing with that whatsoever. But all right, let's get back to the predictions, folks. Let's get back to predictions. Says I'm good. Go Yankees. Let's go. Yeah, Santander is coming back. No doubt. Let's get to these home run predictions. Who's going to hit a home run tonight, folks? Who's hitting a home run for the Yankees? And I know I got a couple of Blue Jays fans in the chat, so feel free to tell me who the who's going to hit a home run for the Blue Jays. You think who do you all predict? TC says vibes are high tonight. Indeed, man. Ooh, TC making a bold prediction. Therese is going Big G. You can't. I mean, always. Billow's going Judge, Stanton, and Belly. Varsho, Bobo, and Kirky from Jockey. Okay. Rice and Caballero. Stanton and Judge. Okay, Sherry's saying Grisham, Stanton, Rice. Big G and Grisham. Yeah, my home run predictions. I think I'll say Judge, Big G, and Judge, Big G. You know what? I'm gonna go Goldschmidt. All right. And then my sleepers are going to be Caballero. Caballero and McMahon are going to be my sleepers. Yeah, Grisham. Yeah, Grisham's been on a tear, man. Sleepers Rice, nice. Big G and Grisham, Ben Rice and Trent. I agree, Nathaniel. Springer, Varsho, Barger. Those are good predictions right there. Victor's going Judge, Belly, Stanton, back to back to back. Rice, Grisham, late home runs. TC's going Grisham, Jazz, Rice, Judge. No doubt, Jockey. But yeah, like I said, my home run predictions, what I say? I said Judge, Stanton, and I said Goldschmidt. And then McMahon and Caballero are gonna be my sleepers for tonight. TC's loving the lineup. Everybody in the chat's loving the lineup, man. What if everyone 1 through 9 got a home run? Sure. That'd be amazing. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is the pitching needs to be on point. The defense needs to be on point. So both things can happen. Both things can happen, but once again, it needs to be shown on the field. All right, let's talk score predictions. Beagle's coming through with his prediction for Schlittler. He's going 6 innings, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Okay. Let's talk score predictions. I want to see what everybody's score is going to be. Boone finally got it right. Yeah, the bullpen's the biggest thing. You know, I remember somebody on Twitter asked, you know, what's my biggest concern for the Yankees for the rest of the season? I said pitching, you know. Therese says, yes, we need a good defense, offense, bullpen tonight. Jockey Boy says 8-3. Jays. TC's going 6-2 Yanks. Beagle's going 5-3 Yankees. 8-5 Yankees from Ray. 5-4. I agree, Billo. I agree. Which that's going to lead me to a question, so stay tuned. I think you might have an idea. Victor's going 7-2, 10-6 from Katie. Katie's really sticking with that 10-6. 7-5 from John Wyatt. Gossman will get lit up and ejected 14-3. Okay, Sunil. TC says, please no errors. Sherry says 12-4. What's up, D's channel? How are you? 6-3 from Bill O. 9-4 from Rodney. Okay. Did you just pay your change your PFP there, your profile picture there, Rodney? Joseph's going 4-2. Yankees low scoring. Yeah, I mean, you got Volpe who could pinch run. You got Dominguez who could pinch run. Yeah, honestly, I think tonight's game, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's going to be a pitcher's duel. I want to say it's going to be a low-scoring game because of the pitching, but, I mean, both lineups are stacked. I'm nervous, too. I'm definitely nervous. Well, I can't read it right now. I'll check it later there, Rodney. The Jays are ready. So are the Yankees there, Jockey. I mean, both teams are ready. But I think, man, my score prediction, you know what? This is going to be a really close game. I'm going to stick with 6-5. This game sets the tone for the series. Got to make a statement. Yeah, TC, I heard that because, tonight's going to be Cam Schlittler. Tomorrow's going to be Luis Hill. That's the game. That tomorrow's game I'm worried about, right? Because Luis Hill when he's on his game, he's on his game. But when he's off, right? But then Sunday, it's going to be Max Fried. And Sunday's game gives me confidence, and Sunday's game gives me a lot of confidence because of Max Fried's last few outings. He's looked fantastic. I'm treating every game. I'm treating every game like it's Game 7. TC, what's up, Aiden? Yeah, it's great to see Judge back in the outfield, but it's he's still going to split that time with Giancarlo. So here's a question I'll ask, folks. A little bonus question. How many times is Aaron Judge going to be intentionally walked? Let me go ahead and ask that question to all of you. Tonight's game, how many times will Aaron Judge be intentionally walked? And let's see. I'm going to look at the votes here real quick. And Yankee, so 46 votes and confidence level high. 76% of you, confidence level is high. Just in tonight's game there, D's channel. Just tonight's game. Billo says 2. Victor says 1. Joseph says 2. Therese says 2. Victor 1. D's channel says 2. Maybe 2. You better believe it. 2, 2, 1. Yeah, well, you might have a point there, Jockey, but remember the last time when they played each other. I mean, Judge got intentionally walked how many times? Because Schneider, every time Judge came up to bat, we were looking right at Schneider, like, okay, maybe an intentional walk is coming, and sure enough, it did. Sherry's going 2. And Rodney says, mathing, smash that like button. Yeah, let's smash that like button, folks. Let's get those likes up. Let's try to get to 50 if we're able to. It was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3 times. I was like, oh my God. They won't give in to Judge. They will take their chances with Big G. Yeah, that's taking those types of chances though against Big G, who's been. I know he's been slumping a little bit lately, but he's still a dangerous bat. No doubt, John White. That's funny. I think they walk him once and Bellinger makes them pay. Ooh, I would like that. Custodio. We were playing with fire. Are you talking about with Giancarlo there, Billo? Oh, my cup is fire. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got this back in 2019. That was the last time I was at Yankee Stadium. This is the cup that they gave. I freaking love this thing. Goss is pitching a clinic tonight. Like I said, I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel, man. I really do. Last 2 games against the Yankees, he did well. He did well. Yeah, I need to get back to Yankee Stadium, and I am like way overdue for a game at Yankee Stadium. No doubt, Bill. TC, no, I didn't change any of my settings or anything like that. I think they still pop up, but if it's not coming up in the review thing or whatever, maybe folks are behaving themselves. Who knows? Oh, it's fun. Austin Wells giveaway. Was it his jersey giveaway or something? Basketball jersey. Robert says, I'm late. Where are we at? Working OT lately. Baby back ribs and salad and potato wedges. We haven't even gotten to food. That's the last thing we're going to talk about. But we talked about everything else there, Robert. The new one, the new one's fine. Like the new one's cool. The new Yankee Stadium's cool. But tell him Custodio. The new stadium is cool, but it's just it doesn't give me the same feel as the old, right? Like I like the new stadium, but the old stadium there was just something awesome about it. Yeah, no, there's an Austin Wells football jersey or whatever. Um, that's I think it's like the first 18,000 fans or however many thousand fans. There's people that line up for that like hours before, and I'm just like, for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be that obsessed, man. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Oh well. Maybe when the game starts, everybody will be blowing up with that. Yeah. Ronnie says routine hasn't changed. What routine you talking about? Oh, Sherry's a Packers fan. Okay. Interesting. Billo, yeah, no lies there, man. D's channel, Wells is not even in the lineup. No fighting over that jersey. Yeah. But yeah, Wells is not even in the lineup, D's channel. All right. let's talk about the last thing. Stick to the northern state. Yeah, no, I hear you. Let's talk about the last thing, folks. Let's talk some food. What's everybody eating? What's for dinner? Or did you all have a late lunch or early dinner? What are y'all eating? Y'all snacking on anything? Wow, maybe he could pinch hit for rice. Yeah, maybe if need be. Mary Brown's chicken. Okay. Shrimp pasta earlier. I'm still in a food coma. Or I heard that, man. Uh Stuffed French toast and bacon for Rodney. Okay. Toasted tuna sandwich. Beef with broccoli with pork fried rice. Sounds like some Chinese food. Man, I haven't had Chinese food in a long time. What else is on the menu, folks? Shoot, I woke up a few hours ago. I actually just had some eggs. So I'm trying to get back to eating good. I've been kind of eating like garbage lately, so trying to get back to eating good. I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight, but I just had some scrambled eggs earlier. Cheeseburger steak fries with brown gravy. Ooh. Sunil says beyond chicken parm to celebrate the absence of the chat's flying of the parm duo from starting tonight's lineup. Yep. I want grilled peanut butter and jelly, but she ain't with it. Oh man. Scrambled there, jockey boy. Rice, beans, and chicken. Bill says pork butt on the smokers, Mexican rice and jalapenos, stuffed with cheese sausage, wrapped in bacon. Okay. Jason Custodio said rice, beans, and chicken. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and I didn't give my judge prediction on how many times he's going to get intentionally walked. I think he's going to get intentionally walked twice tonight. I really think 2 times. I really do. That's what I'm thinking for Aaron Judge. That's what I got for Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's what I'm going to stick with. D's channel. I think Schlittler's going to get 6 strikeouts tonight. Stuffed jalapenos is a game time snack. Which, speaking of Susan, I wonder where Susan is. Susan's usually here for the pregame. I know we're missing a few people. Peanut butter and onion sandwich? Wait, what? That sounds disgusting. Sonic got buy one double smash burger and get one free $7. Okay. Billow says she's not feeling well. Are you in touch with Susan or something outside of here? Relish and cheese, Sammy. Jockey Boy's excited. That's why he had the caps on. I want to say it's disgusting, but it's just a big no there. D's channel. Oh, I'm gonna laugh. All right, I'm laughing there, Billo. Carlos St. Clair's in the building. What's up, man? Oh, she was in earlier? Oh, okay. I must have missed her. It's all good. Yeah, the game's gonna start. I'm just, you know what? Tonight's game, I'm so happy that I'm so happy that the game is starting a little bit earlier. I know it's earlier where I am, but it's still, I just like, for me, the games when the games start at 7:05 or 7:10, it's I'm 2 hours behind. I'm 2 hours behind the East Coast. It's always nice when the games start at like 5:05, 5:10 here. The Yankees need a walk off. It's been a while, yeah. Oh, got it, Bill. Okay. I must have missed it then. I feel like but hopefully she feels better. Yeah, I didn't know that. Like number 34, nice. I don't know if we could get to 40 likes. 40 likes would be cool. I always try to shoot 50, but if it ain't 50, or whatever number I'm closest to, 40 would be cool. And looking at the votes again. Yeah, 49 votes. 76% of you. Confidence level is high. I appreciate you, Sherry. I like having you here. Do appreciate the support for the channel. Yeah. 40 likes and Below says he'll do a pregame shot. Oh boy. You and your shots. Rodney says he ain't jinxing. Okay. You don't have to vote. That's fine. Don't want you complaining later. Oh man. I was gonna get my. Let's see how many likes I'm at. I'll check my phone real quick. That's what I do: cook, eat, and drink. Yeah. Well, I'm aware, Billo. Trust me. We don't need a wash. No, we don't. Sherry, that entire series, the umps were terrible. Nah, I saved the mats for when we meet in person. There, Sunil. 50 likes. I mean, 50 likes just helps the channel. But if y'all want to see the mats, y'all got to pay me a visit. But yeah, it looks like I'm at Rodney. We have 38 likes. Can we get to 40 likes? Two more likes. We'll get to 40. I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. Yeah, it's a league-wide thing there. I mean, whatever you say, Rodney. Yeah, it is a league-wide thing. You're right about that, Billo. But last night though, I mean, that series against Houston though, that was bad. Like that was so bad. I know it's bad all across baseball. Hockey. So Sherry, I like hockey. I'm not one to watch all the games. But I like playoff hockey. Playoff hockey is awesome. Like I do love playoff hockey. You'll get to know me after getting to know me, Sherry. When you keep tuning in, I'll also bring up combat sports too because I do love boxing, MMA. So Therese says go Dallas Stars. Okay, so you're a Dallas Stars fan. Yeah, I root for the Rangers. I root for the Rangers. Game two, there were 21 umpire missed calls, 15 went against the Yankees. Yeah, it was atrocious, man. Sherry says just one a week. Yeah. All right. Like number 41. All right. We broke 40. Awesome. No way. A Zamboni operator. That was that fun. And shout out to my guy, Ronnie, for the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Ronnie. You are the man, bro. You are the man. Gifted membership. That membership. Let's see. Who got that membership? John D. Lee got that membership. So congratulations, John. I don't know what you're getting angry for there, Rodney. Yeah, I mean, the umps are getting more and more incompetent. You say like I'm the plague. What? What are you talking about? Sure, Snell. Yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, and I've been to I've been to a few hockey games out here with the Avalanche, and hockey games are a lot of fun to attend. But when I do really watch hockey is when playoff hockey comes around because again, playoff hockey is awesome. Welcome to the zoo. To don't feed the animals. That's funny. But yeah, 41 likes. Nice, cool. I mean, Robert, they need to be held accountable. That's what it boils down to. Those umpires are never held accountable. They're never reviewed. They're never asked questions. It's insane. Storm coming in. Oh, Bill O. Here we go, Bill O. All right, John. Well, yeah, be safe there, John. Be safe. I know you're in Florida there, man. Be safe. Don't worry about getting into the streams or anything. I always love having you on, but just look out for yourself first and foremost, man. Be safe out there. 100%. Yeah, right, Jockey Boy. I mean, I love watching baseball for sure. I love watching baseball more than I do football. Cecilia, there she is. How are you? Sherry says umps were never this bad as this year that I recall. Yeah, this year is bad, Sherry. This year is bad. I mean, every year is bad, but it just keeps getting worse and worse. I agree, Billo. No, like I said, Robert, I like hockey. Just I don't tune in a lot during the regular season. I'll keep up with it. Just to see just to see who's doing what. I'll watch some games, but playoff hockey is where it's at. And yeah, I know the refs let you square up, but that's why I enjoy boxing. That's why I enjoy MMA. I'm a big combat sports fan. Salida, Colorado's which? Yeah, maybe Giku. But yeah, no, I do enjoy my combat sports though, as well. I love combat sports. There was a point in time. I'm not gonna lie, like I'll admit it. Um, I did I did get away from watching baseball just because I was disappointed in the Yankees teams and the games. So there was like a 2 or 3 year period where I wasn't really following as much, and then combat sports took over, and I was following way more combat sports than any other sports. Egyptian, right? And just a little pushing and shoving. Bums. Oh man. Uh Cecilia says she's fabulous. Just got home from a very long day. Excited about the Yankees game. 8-5. You're going 8-5. Okay. 8-5 Yankees. Nice. Charles Barkley says Schlittler will dominate like McGregor dominated Eddie Alvarez to become double champ. That better be a big knockout then, there, dude. I bet that better be that's a big knockout. I'm hoping for a knockout. That would be awesome. I want complete domination like Khabib dominating McGregor. That's what I want. That's what I want from tonight's game. But that's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Just checking the likes real quick because I'm gonna log off here pretty soon so I could get ready for the play by play. But it looks like I am at 44 likes. I know a lot of you. But I appreciate you all being here. Greatly appreciate it. Therese, I was reading something about that about Mayweather and Tyson. I guess it's an exhibition fight. I don't know. I don't know that I'll check it out, honestly. I mean, I loved watching those guys fight. It was great during their prime. I mean, it was great watching those guys box, but anyway, let's see. Let's see if there's any other news. Probably not. Appreciate you, TC. Thank you, man. But yeah, there's nothing else that I want to see if there was any other news concerning the Yankees. Doesn't look like there isn't. It's all good. I'm excited for Canelo Crawford. That's what I'm excited for. Since we were kind of talking about boxing. Robert says I'm worried about one Blue Jay, and that's George Springer. I'm worried more than just George Springer, man. They got more than just George Springer on that freaking lineup. Yeah, probably Charles. AC Slater's back. That's right. He is back. He is back. They sent JC Escar down, and Slater's back, man. Yes, indeed. Joseph says he loves Canelo. Yeah, Canelo's a dope boxer, man. I think Canelo is. I'm leaning towards him to beat Crawford, and I like Terrence Crawford a lot, man. But if Crawford pulls a shocker up, man, that would be Insane. Hoping for lots of, for sure. All right, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down here, but I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all very much for your continued support for the Strike Zone. You all are the best. Thank you all very much. You guys and gals make this a great place. Without all of you, I mean, this channel wouldn't be here where it is. I'd just be talking to an empty room. But after this live stream, oh, Cecilia, stop it. You're going to tune into the play-by-play. So you'll be tuning in there. So we'll have time. Don't feed the animals, Billo says. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. But no, I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all very much. Guys and gals are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you all hit the like button if you haven't yet. Hit that like button on the way out. If you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're watching this. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate all the new subscribers. And keep sharing this channel out. Let's spread the word. Let's continue growing this channel. Thank you all very much. After this stream ends, this will take you to the play-by-play. Do me a favor, even if you don't tune in, just hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. And appreciate you all. I'll see you all for the play-by-play. And as always, let's go Yankees. Have a great night, everyone, and enjoy the weekend. I'll see you all very soon. And we out.